Hey everyone, half a day, happy holidays. Welcome to day 3 or episode 3 of my Vlogmas 2025. To my fellow gig workers, what are your slow days in your market? And on those slow days, is it the entire day or is it only a specific time of the day? Because I tell you, in our market, we pretty much had 2 days pinned down for the longest time. 2 days pinned down for our slow days, that we would use those as our time off or our weekend or whatever to do anything else other than gig work. And then basically during the summer, this past summer, we realized some of that had shifted. It used to be Monday, Tuesday was our weekend, our days off. And then it switched to where we noticed Wednesdays and Saturdays weren't as hot as they used to be. So it just makes me wonder, I mean, has that happened to anybody else in your market? Have you noticed that the slow days, the slow times have changed? And I mean, because it's kind of just weird. You would think a Saturday would still be a hot day to make decent money. But, yeah, I don't know. I did a video of it recently when we actually finally, after 7 months had gone by to where, before we had actually made $200. From that time to the previous time, it was about 6-7 months. So it's just really strange. 3 different apps running right now. So I've got Uber Eats, which is showing hotspots. I've got Favor running, which is green, which means there's orders. It's just not booming right now. I've got, okay, make that 4. I've got Spark going, and supposedly it's hot right now. And then I've also got Instacart going. So when it is slow, what do you guys do to pass the time? What do you guys do to fix the issue of not getting any offers, not getting any decent offers? Because honestly, when we first started working today, there were offers coming through, and surprisingly, even our local Walmart was coming out with offers. Now, were they good offers? Got this order on Spark. 12 items, 25 quantity. Let's check this out. 14 bottles of 2-liter sodas and alcohol. But the worst part of it is no tip. But probably in the first 30 minutes or so, 30 to 45 minutes, there was offers coming through. Offers for us to deny or ignore. But since then, it's been nothing but crickets. But some of the things we'll end up doing, because you know that whole thing about these apps, they like to mess with you, and they're like, oh, you're not moving, we're not going to send you any offers. And the moment you pull out of your parking spot, ding, 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 offers start to come through. So we do that. We'll just move around in the parking lot, or we just go to a completely different area. And then at times, if it's really bad, then we'll even, move to a different zone to hopefully change things up and try to make that money. What do you guys do? So what do we do when it's slow? We end up coming in here and go shopping for ourselves. So I mentioned in a previous video to keep a watch out, and that I might be asking y'all for a favor or two. Well, here's the first. If you guys would be ever so kind to comment on this video, what is it that you would like me to cook for y'all? It doesn't have to be, you know, a Guam recipe. It doesn't have to be a Christmas recipe. Just anything that we all may be able to kick out of. Something different for me to try and see how well it turns out. So that, like I said, this is my first of probably a couple of favors that I may be asking y'all. So comment on this video. What is it that you would like to see me cook?